everybody. My name is Gabdullina. I'm an English teacher of Nazarbayev Intellectual School of Chemistry and Biology in Г.Атырау. Today I'm going to show my lesson on the topic The Natural World, Grade 8. Learning objectives of lesson are as 5. Interact with peers to negotiate, agree, and organize priorities and plans for completing classroom tasks. As 8. Recount some extended stories and events on a growing range of general and curricular topics. W8. Spell most high-frequency vocabulary accurately for a growing range of familiar general and curricular topics. And C3. Respect differing points of view. Lesson objectives. During the lesson, all students will be able to label most cities on the map of Kazakhstan and generally describe the regions of Kazakhstan. Most of the students will be able to put the following labels on a map and take part in discussion about Kazakhstan. Some of the students will be able to use correct grammar and vocabulary during discussion. Success criteria. During the lesson, students' speaking and writing skills will be assessed. So, students will have to retell the text intelligibly, mostly using their own words, and organize information coherently. W8. During doing the presentation, students will have to spell most words correctly and use vocabulary and grammar structures accurately. Okay, now let's get started. And in order students to find their partners, I'm going to organize Find Me a Partner activity. Here, 5 students are given questions and the other half are given the answers. Students start walking and find their partners. That means they find the answers to their questions or vice versa. There are the questions. Question number 1, name one of the longest rivers in Kazakhstan. The answer is Ili. Next, what sea is on the west of Kazakhstan? The answer is Caspian. Question number 3, what ocean is on the south of Kazakhstan? Aral. Next question is, name one Kazakhstan's territory. Kokshetau. Name one city that borders Russia. Uralsk. Name one city that borders China. Almaty. What is the capital of Kazakhstan? Astana. And what is the capital of your region? Атырау. Afterwards, the next activity is vocabulary. Here, in order to lead into the lesson, I'm going to read the definitions of words related to the topic, and the students have to guess what they are. First, the weather of a certain place for a long period of time. Climate. Plants can't live without water and the sunlight. Something that is used to kill or hurt people in a fight or a war. And the answer is weapon. A place where rubbish is. Dump. Animals that feed their young with milk. Mammals. They generally have 6 or 8 legs. Insects. And the last definition is a place where a certain animal or plant is usually found. Habitat. After vocabulary task, students will have to look at the board, and watching at this picture have to guess the topic of the lesson. And today's lesson's topic is natural world. Today we are going to speak about natural world of Kazakhstan, geographical features of Kazakhstan. Here first students watch the video about Kazakhstan, and then we'll move on.
The Republic of Kazakhstan occupies a huge area in the center of the Eurasian continent. Traveling to Kazakhstan gives you an opportunity to rise to the peaks of the Tian Shan Mountains or explore the bottom of deep canyons, to set your senses free with the winds of the vast steppes, and to lose yourself in the wonder of azure mountain lakes. In Kazakhstan, you can expect to experience the joy of exploring a new world rich with diverse landscapes, untouched corners of nature, and a welcoming and hospitable people. The center of Kazakhstan is an open area called steppes, with scattered mountains, forests, deserts, and oases. The modern Kazakh nation, multinational and multicultural, has roots deep in history, where you have the chance to explore and experience a way of life rich in ancient meanings and traditions. Petroglyphs preserved on rocks tell stories of how Kazakh ancestors lived. The rapid approach of progress and the integration of Kazakhstan into the modern world have not destroyed the centuries-old traditions of the nomadic tribes. You can experience and participate in Kazakh national horse competitions, be a part of a hunting party using golden eagle birds of prey, or try folkloric entertainment under the dome of a yurt. Astana, the young and hospitable capital of Kazakhstan, will surprise you with its bright Eastern colors and modern architecture. theaters, museums, hotels, business centers, entertainment complexes, restaurants, cafes, and a saltwater aquarium complex with exotic aquatic life from faraway waters will help create memories that will last a lifetime. Let your imagination soar like on eagle's wings over the immense open spaces of the country. Picturesque oases are scattered over the Saryarka region, where the landscape of the steppes alternate with the greens of large forests. From the height of granite rocks reflected in the clear, pure lake water, you can see the Burabai Resort, where you can enjoy a good rest and gain strength before starting a new journey. You can also relax in the Bayanul National Park, under the shadows of fantastic stone sculptures created by the most ingenious sculptor, nature.
Watching this video. This video was shortly about Kazakhstan. Afterwards, students are given graphic organizer KWL. Here students have to complete first two columns, what I know and what I want to know about geographical features of Kazakhstan. And at the end of the lesson, they will fill in the last column, what I learned. Then, after students have finished, students are divided into 3 groups and are given empty map of Kazakhstan, and their task is to label the map. It will take approximately 5 or 7 minutes. And then I'm going to show map of Kazakhstan. This is a map of Kazakhstan, and it shows cities and towns. We can also see that Kazakhstan is connected to other places in the world. Rivers and seas help people travel to and from Kazakhstan. Russia is a country to the north. Uzbekistan is a country to the south. And this section will explore the geography of Kazakhstan. Afterwards, in order to check the students' knowledge about Kazakhstan, I'm going to give cards with the questions, discussion questions. This is paperwork. Students will have to ask each other these questions and discuss them with their partners. Question number 1. How many regions are there in Kazakhstan and what are they? Question number 2. Name the largest rivers and lakes of Kazakhstan. Question number 3. What do you know about the mineral resources of Kazakhstan? Next question. According to its territory, Kazakhstan is they have to put the word here, is the country in the world. Actually, it is the 8th country in the world. This is the answer. What endangered animals are included into the Red Book? How many time zones does Kazakhstan contain? What archaeological and touristic places in Kazakhstan do you know? What is the name of the highest peak of mountain in Kazakhstan? Where the border crosses Asia and Europe in Kazakhstan? After discussion, students are divided into 5 groups and are given the reading task. First, they read the text carefully in their groups. They have to pay attention to unknown words. Actually, the unknown words have already been translated and they are in brackets. Afterwards, they discuss it with other groups, sharing what they have read. And they have to explain using their own words. So, Kazakhstan regions. Group number 1 will talk about Astana, about the central part of Kazakhstan. Group number 2 will talk about Eastern Kazakhstan. Group number 3 will talk about Atырау region, mostly about the West Kazakhstan. Group number 4 will have to discuss Sararka. And group number 5 this is the text for group number 5. For this task, students are given approximately 10 minutes to read and discuss in their groups, and then 10 minutes to share their ideas, to present their regions to other groups. And also here, learning objectives S8 and W6 are assessed. sorry, WS8 and W8 are assessed. After presenting their regions to each other, students may ask questions. And in conclusion, students individually complete the last column of graphic organizer, what they have learned from today's lesson. This is the end. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.